young people, when you get into a relationship that will lead to marriage, I think one of the things you need to sit down and settle is this issue about parents. If your parents are still alive, let your wife, let your husband to be accept your parents as their own. And you also accept your spouse's parents or your partner's parents as your own. Let this issue of parents be settled. It's so important. Let it be settled. Will you accept your fiance's parents as your own? Will you accept your fiance's parents as your own? Sit down and settle this matter. If you cannot accept your girlfriend or your boyfriend's parents as your own, please stop the relationship. It's better it doesn't go ahead than for it to go ahead and bring problems into your life. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? I'm not here to say what you like. I'm telling you Bible truth. The only rightful thing to do is that you're marrying a girl, accept her parents as your own. And let the girl accept also your parents as her own. The equation is balanced. And by the way, you have no respect for my parents. And then, how do you as a lady expect that I should respect your own? The equation is not balanced. And there's no condition attached at all. So if your wife-to-be's parents are Satan, that witches and wizards and all that, the Bible says honor them. Simple. And if you cannot do that, then don't marry the person. And young people also, when you were vulnerable, your parents cared for you. You couldn't help yourself. You were born, you didn't even know you existed. They took care of you until you began to know. They taught you from ABC. They worked their fingers to the bone to care for you. They sacrificed terrible sacrifices that your parents make to care for you. And then you grow up, and it is time they're now weak and they can't care for themselves, and then you're not caring for them. Nobody has a heap of cases on his life more than you. That you are able to care for your parents. They care for you, they brought you to that point where you are now able to have become something. They sent you to school, they work their fingers to the bones to pay your school fees. They labor, they deny themselves pleasures, and they care for you. But then you grew up. You became a person that controls a lot of money, and the first people you neglect are your parents. You are cursed. The Bible says you will die. You will die at noonday, the noonday of your life. That's the highest point in your life. You will die. Are you listening to me? So, your parents cared for you when you were vulnerable, when you were helpless. When they become helpless, it's your duty to care for them. It's a duty. You should care for them. Are you listening to me? And if you come into a family, maybe as a lady, and all you have done is to put fire between your husband's mother and himself, and scatter the family, because you have come, then you are not planning to live long either. Because you must reap what you sow. You must reap what you sow. If you are planning to be an old person, an elderly person, if you are planning to be an old woman, you are planning to be a mother-in-law, you are planning also, to live and live and live, you also step into that shoe. You also sit on that seat. Are you listening to me? And you'll be a mother-in-law, you'll be a mother, you will be what? Give me names. You will stand in that position, and whatever you are sowing now, you will reap. Are you listening to me? If you are planning to live long and be old, wherein you become a mother, you become a mother-in-law, you become whatever. If you are planning so, then you better sow good seed now, because God will ensure. God will make sure that what you sow to another person, you will reap it. So what am I going to say in conclusion? Please, some of you have stopped calling your mothers. You have stopped calling your mothers-in-law. You have blocked their numbers. You have deleted their numbers. You and them are not on fellowship anymore. You don't see eye to eye. See, the moment this service is over, call them and make peace with them. Unconditional peace. Make unconditional peace with them. Don't even care whether they are right or wrong.